laptop doing here? Isn't... Whoa, why does it look so bad too? Alright, well, first of all, let's fix the laptop here. Oh, look, I got a piece of toilet paper. Let's try to wipe it off, shall we? And... perfect. It's great. How that goes. Anywho, today's show is going to be filmed in my bathroom. Yeah, my downstairs bathroom, and I am not kidding. Seriously, take a look. There's the shower. There's the toilet. Yeah, not kidding. What a bathroom. Now you're wondering to yourself, why are you filming in a bathroom? It's because I told you before, my show is unlike any other show or webcast out there. What can I bring new to the table? I'll tell you what, setting. That's the one thing I'll bring new to the table. One of many. And I'm going to record it in a bathroom. That's right. Not because I can. It's because it's awesome. It's new, it's cool, it's weird. It's just funny. Who films the whole thing, a whole show, in a bathroom? Sure, clips could do it, but whatever. Anyway, on topic. I've been getting a bunch of requests to, talk about strategies of the game, tricks of the trade. So I thought I'd start by talking about strategies for the current format, despite the fact that we have, a month and a half left of it. So here's my take on all the current decks right now and strategies to play against them and play with them. Let's start off with the ever so groundbreaking Synchro Cat. Yes, it's a very highly defensive deck. It's going to, take its time, and once it's ready to strike, it's going to tear you down. It's pretty much playing the rope-a-dope strategy, since we have Mystic Tomatoes to fetch out your Summoner Monks, maybe even Giant Rats. You never know. For Rescue Cats, and then you have your Gravekeeper Spies, Gravekeeper Guard, Sangan, Summoner Monk. You have a lot of cards that are going to be stuck in the defensive end of things until they're ready to take over. And that's what basically Synchro Cat's all about. Just, it's going to run Triple Roar, maybe even Reckless Greens. And it's just going to hold off and hold off. And then once it's ready to pounce, flip goes the Spy, here comes the Rescue Cat, Double Airbellum, Arcanite Magician, stuff like that. Dark Strike Fighter, blow, blow, strike, 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 boom, boom, boom. Gone. Really shocking. So, to play against it, it's kind of tough because there's a super defensive deck, and you gotta figure a way to pierce them. You have to disrupt them really quickly, or at least effectively in a way where they can't come back. You gotta make the right reads to determine, should I attack, should I not attack? Usually I don't want to attack when it comes to Synchro Cat. I just like to, find ways to get around it. I personally like using Red Dragon Arcfiend against the Synchro Cat, just because it just plays pure defense until it's ready to strike, and you really don't want to trigger off a lot of effects. So there's that. I also like using Ceasefire as well, just to flip them all off, because there's sometimes Gravekeeper Guards that just pop out, and they could be a nuisance to you when you're trying to take control, because a lot of the monsters in that deck, attacking is generally never a good idea at all, because they thrive off being attacked. So personally, for me, my opinion, to go against it is to, pick your time to strike. Don't be in a hurry to attack back. Try to build something so you can take them down real quickly before they make you pay for it, and you help set them up faster. That's my opinion. Now, playing with it, well, keep your guard up. Definitely keep your guard up. And, once again, you got to pick the right time to strike. I can almost say that for almost every deck. Almost. But that's what basically Synchro Cat is, You just have to learn the combos, you know, figure out when's the right time to strike, and strike. That's all there is to it for me, from my experience playing it anyway. But for Gladiator Beasts, it's all about control. Peg them down, peg them down, peg them down. You gotta learn how to control the field and control your opponent. Gladiator Beasts have the greatest means to do that. All you have to do is just set it up. Right? To me, Sam Knight's effect is underrated. Not because it's just bait for Rescue Cat, but it can fetch a War Chariot. It's not actually that bad. Its effect. You just gotta learn when to use it in the right moments. Because one chariot faster will, once you get it faster, you can hook up faster and seal the duel a lot faster. And that's what Gladiator Beasts need to do. Try to get that Herc, try to get the chariot, lock them down. That's it. Because it's really tough for anyone to get out of a Herc chariot combo and one little Glad Beast. That's all they need and it's over. Of course, cards in hand for Herc, but that's obvious. So playing against them, you have to disrupt them as much as possible. Like Book of Moons are one of my favorite disruption cards. Phoenix Wind, Wind Blast, or Rogeki Break. Great cards to use. Test Tigers, need their Glad Beasts to stay on the field, and if you can disrupt them, then that's it. That's it. They're gonna fall apart and die because they can't even activate War Chariot if they're face down. So, best thing to do is Book of Moon, one of my favorite cards to use against them. And if you're playing with Glad Beasts, keep controlling them. And one great thing I like to do is if I'm playing with Glad Beasts and I'm going against Skill Drain, Book of Moon is a great card. If I tag in Bestiari, they throw up a Skill Drain. I can Book of Moon that Bestiari. It flips down, and since it's no longer face up on the field, its effect will still activate and resolve with the effect, which will kill the Skill Drain. So that's always good to know. Blackwings. Playing with them, you got to be able to strike fast and strike hard with them. Simple as that. Because they swarm and they have one of the biggest potential OTKs right now, alongside Synchro Cat. Simply easy. You can just go Sirocco, Boro, Gale cut, Sirocco activate on Pump Bora. Synchro the two together for Synchro Bora. Okay, yes, and then you can strike with Bora, Synchro Bora, and Gale together, and just trip for Dark Strike Fighter, blow. Simple as that. Or you can play Swallow's Nest even. Swallow's Nest on Sirocco in that situation. Pump again, Swallow's Nest, Sirocco, pump that, and then you can just strike for like a massive shitload of attack points. But yeah, when you play with Blackwings, you gotta strike them fast, strike hard. You've got to find the means to get the cards and be able to take them down. Because Blackwings aren't really the greatest deck for control, per se. It's okay. Like, Armor Master helps to stall it down and take it down a notch. It'll lock them down for a bit, but, odds are you're not going to bring on Armor Master very often. If you bring on Armor Master, you're usually in a desperate situation, or it's a bit of a lockdown. Something like that. The game's more control-oriented if you have to bring the Armor Master up. Other than that, you should be well on your way to winning pretty easily if you can get your resources really quick. And Black Whirlwind is a big help. Giant Truenade's also a wonderful card in that deck. I couldn't see any other deck play without it. Sorry, any other Blackwing deck play without it. It's absolutely necessary. It's a new staple for it. And let's see what else. Oh yes, and there's Lightsworn. I will talk to you in a bit because I am running out of time. Yeah, remember, I can't go past 10 minutes, so I'm going to leave that for part 2. So I will see you hopefully at part 2. Alright, I'll see you later.